The discoveries, the emotions that come out by connecting to an instrument that you've lived with all your life, in my case, all my life. I love the sound of sweet melodies. Even one time I was doing a session for a guy in the early 70s after I'd been in glass harp already, and he got me to play some rock. He said, but even the rock stuff you do is a bit too sweet. So I've had to learn a little grit over the years, but I was kind of a dangerous little guitar player when I was, 18, 19, 20. But the thing is, I think I've learned so much about connecting with my instrument for the purpose of the song or the composition, and I'm excited about what, like this guitar does, brings something out of me that I've never played on another guitar. It's the wood, it's the feel, the strings. It's ELIXIR Strings I take. They're nice. And of course I use them on my acoustic too, as you know. But we'll get to that, right? I just feel that music is, it's something that is, it's vibration, it speaks to us. We are alive because we vibrate, we have rhythm. There's a pulse to it all. There's a purpose to it all. And I like the way guitars can sound and have a voice. On electric, one of the exciting moments was playing at Carnegie Hall with glass harp. We opened up for the Kinks in November 1971, and we did a long version of a song of ours called "Can You See Me," where John had a long drum solo and I had a long guitar solo, and our bass player did a flute solo, which is interesting. And but how we had developed this jam that went into that project, just by playing on the stage a lot and just by learning to listen to each other and play music with each other. That was a highlight. Also, playing the ending solo to a song called Sounds I did on an album in 1984 called Getting Closer. I was sitting down just like this in the studio tracking with, the bass player was John Patitucci, Dave Spur on the drums, and Smitty Price on keys. And we did the tracking where the vocal is and everything. And then we just got into I'll show you exactly like the way the groove was. Just, thing. Well, that's not the solo, but it's kind of like gives you an idea. We're all playing together, and that was one of those things. And I remember standing up, kicking it in overdrive, and you can hear the channels change, you can hear the pickups change, and we were just kind of like lifted, through this jam. I've got this is my Olson guitar, which is precious. And it's just one of the finest guitars made in the world. And whenever I pick it up, it's inspiring to play. I also have a little Bedell. Tom Bedell designed a parlor guitar that I have at home that I pick up. I keep it in my favorite by my favorite chair, you know, and I'll pick it up and it'll just inspire me. It's a smaller guitar, a little shorter scale, and I'll just work out something. I might play around with the tuning keys up here and come up with a new alternate tuning. But practicing, I don't have any strict regiment, you know, of practicing. I pick up the guitar and oftentimes I'll just like make sure the fingers are loose and limber. You know, I go, okay, that sounds fun. And I guess it's just, I've been listening to music all my life, not just playing it. And when you listen to other people and you listen to other composers, it, you know, it gets inside of you. Like they say, you are what you eat. You are what you listen to as a musician. I've been inspired by the great songwriters in the past, from Gershwin to Lennon, McCartney. I've been putting strings on my guitar forever, you know, ever since I started. And every now and then you come across something that really works well. And my favorite strings that have been created in this world are the ELIXIR Nano Phosphor Bronze, I believe it is. The light medium set, which starts at 12 and ends at 56. First of all, I like the way the strings feel in my hands, you know, to play them on the right hand as well. And I like the way they feel on the left hand, and they sound beautiful when you're recording with these strings. They sound great when you're playing live with them. They retain their clarity beautifully, and I think they're just a well-crafted, well-made guitar string. And so I'm really grateful that I got connected thanks to my son, Phil Keaggy. Yeah. I use the ELIXIR Electrics and for my electric guitars, and then on all my acoustics I use ELIXIR strings. They're the finest strings in the world.